my very first PC. I think this was probably in the late 70s, right? The TRS-80 Model 1, it had 1K of memory, and the programs, you got them on audio tape, the computer tape, and you played them in a tape player. And later on, they had, I think we added a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk, but I programmed on this. And I was a BASIC programmer. Does anybody remember the BASIC programming language? Do you remember that BASIC was actually an acronym, Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code? And I was a BASIC programmer. And back in these days, this was before, for the youth in the room, there was no internet. There was not even BBSs and 300 baud modems back in those days. If you wanted to share programs with your friends, the way we did them was in magazines. You'd send in an article to a magazine that lists out the basic code, and somebody would look at that and say, hey, I like that program. Let me type that whole thing into my machine. And I published a program. I was 11-year-old, mind you. I thought this was the coolest thing in the world. It's a program that would ask you, what's your date of birth? And you put in your date of birth, and you'd say, you have been alive 4,649 days. And that was so cool. That was it. That was the whole program. We graduated after that TRS-80 Model 1 to the TRS-80 Model 4. And this is the I'm a big social media guy. I put this on Instagram. It's a picture of my 9-year-old son, at the time he was 9, he's 11 now, with my 35-year-old computer. I never throw computers away. I still have the TRS-80 Model 4. I don't know if it works, but we still have it. Does anybody have any of their old PCs at home? We should start like a BDPA museum at some point, Museum of Technology, right? I also have my TI-99, still have the box that has a $50 rebate if I sent it in before January 1984. So. All that to say, I'm a technologist, but I forgot I was a technologist, so I feel like I'm with family, and I'm in company. We all kind of share that same mentality. I want to give you some information about how you can connect with me outside of the room. I'm here all day, and I've met many of you, as John Bay said. I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of you. But I'd love to communicate even outside the room and continue the dialogue. And so I'm giving you all the methodologies, the ways to connect with me on social media. Any Twitter people in the room? Is anybody tweeting here at the conference? Please do connect with me. It's very easy to at Brian Tippens. And of course, since we're here, we want to use that hashtag, BDPA14. And please, I'd love to see more. Only positive tweets, so if you don't like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm saying, smile and nod. If you don't like what I'm saying, just smile and nod anyway, and tweet happy things. But this is how you connect with me, and LinkedIn, Facebook, or at my site, briantippens.com. We share lots of good information about it. It's a site called Innovation Matters, so very key to the theme here today. Lots of good innovation information. I have to talk a little bit about HP because they're paying me to be here. So I put together a bit of a commercial about and I won't go through all the detail, but I show this frequently, or a slide very similar to this, because many people know HP, you've all heard of us, but they typically associate HP with one product or another. They just think we're that printer company, or maybe we make laptops and printers. It's actually a very diverse business, about $113, $114 billion business, and you can see the lines of business, enterprise services, which is largely built around the services acquisition of EDS that we did several years ago, and John Bay and others work in that organization. Printing and personal systems groups, that's the printers that you know is the big printers that do like offset printing, the signs you see on the side of the freeway, all the way down to the printers you have in your home, the printers that cost less than the ink cartridges you have to buy, all those printers, right? And we mix that with our PC business, our enterprise group. And that PC business, by the way, the PPS is almost a $60 billion business. In and of itself, just that line of business would be a Fortune 25, Fortune 50 company. Enterprise group, which is big metal in the data center. That's the group that puts together the pods, the performance optimized data center. Did anybody see the pod outside yet? If you haven't, I encourage you to do so. It's sort of the data center in a box, portable data center. Put it back on the back of a pickup truck and bring it wherever you need it in the world. Our software business, most people don't realize that HP is a software company, primarily in the enterprise space around security and automation. But at $4 billion, that makes us one of the top 10 software companies in the world. Most people don't realize that. And then financial services. This is a unique part of HP's offering that allows us to finance our enterprise customers' purchases of what we can supply to them. And when we talk about what we do inside HP right now, our mantra is all about the new style of IT, right? And you all know the way we operate today from an IT standpoint is not the same way we operated 10, 15 years ago. It's need for real-time, instant data. You can't wait 4 to 6 months for a new turn on a new product. And so it's all around these 4 primary big pillars around big data, and cloud, and mobility, and security. That's my HP commercial. I'm done. I had to do it. Thank you for indulging me.
Culture is the most important thing, I think, in terms
of